Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. My name is Nur Laila Tukajrina binti Khairul Rimi Batia. My WBA placement at the Sazmek Catering Industry and my mentor is Encik Muhammad Adli bin Rodin. Today, we like to present about my title project engineering improvement, which is the title is Portable Oxygen Concentrator with Battery Backups. So, this is my content of my presentation today. We start from abstract. Oxygen concentrator is a device that concentrates the oxygen from the gas supply by selectively removing nitrogen to supply the oxygen at enriched product gas stream. They are used industrial and as a medical device from oxygen therapy. This engineering improvement is proposed because of the existing device does not have a battery backup and rechargeable battery. This battery backup system does not only prevent downtime, it also is severe for human life and facilitate the affair and the business of the hospital circuit wall. To apply the benefit of technology of the medical field for this study, we apply formula of the power battery backup that can support oxygen concentrator. The outcome of the project, which is the battery backup, could become the important part of the hospital because sensitive medical equipment, patient room, staff, and security need a smooth power supply to manage every operation without any interrupts. So, this is my key issue. The current portable oxygen concentrator has a no battery backup, where they are in a no battery backup when the power failure occurs when the situation where all the power socket switches are used, so the device cannot be used if necessary. That's why we need to design a suitable battery backup for oxygen concentrator system. So my objective is to design a suitable battery backup system to be used for oxygen concentrator. Number two, to ensure patient safety, a reliable internal backup battery system in a need if a power failure occurs. Number three, to reduce the use of the power socket during peak hour. Next is literature review. So, what is oxygen concentrator? Oxygen concentrator is a device that concentrates the oxygen from the gas supply by selectively removing nitrogen to supply an oxygen-enriched product gas stream. They are used industrial hand as a medical device for oxygen therapy. So this is my physical layout. As you can see, number one is humidifier bottle, which is they have an oxygen inlet, oxygen output, minimal level of water level, maximum water level, and the pressure reducing output. And next is flow meter, then the off and on switch. So this is basic operation of oxygen concentrator. Oxygen concentrator work by filter and concentrate oxygen molecule from the air to provide patient with the 90% or 95 warp oxygen. The compressor oxygen suck air and adjust the pressure at which is provided. The shift bag that we call from crystal material and we call zeolite separate the nitrogen from the air. And then the two shift bag both release oxygen into the cylinder as well as a discharge to separate nitrogen back into the air. This from continuous loop that keep produce a pure oxygen. The oxygen pressure valve help regulate oxygen supply ranging for the 5 to 10 liter per minute. The compressed oxygen going to the patient through a nasal columna of oxygen mask. This is the rule classification for general medical equipment. For general knowledge, oxygen concentrator in a class B, which is the risk level is low moderate, a classification of medical device based on risk with the vulnerability of human body, the technical design, and the manufacture of the medical device. Next is methodology. So this is my flow diagram basic oxygen concentrator, which is the AC power via the line cord is brought into the PCA and the switch. AC is distributed to the compressor and the cooling fan to the AC to DC converse module, and DC voltage are used to power remaining circuit. So this is my block diagram improvement idea. For the existing device, we use power supply going to the switch and then to the microcontroller and the output. For my engineering improvement, I on the power supply, rechargeable battery, go to the switch, microcontroller and output. So next, result and discussion. So this is my circuit diagram of the engineering improvement. As you can see, the first figure, when the battery is used up, the red light will become on and the battery need to be charged. And this is situation where the battery is being charged, where the battery bar rises and the red light will go out. And this is the full state of full charged battery, the indicator bulb in green. Batteries are grouped under two broad categories. It's called primary cell and secondary cell. In a nutshell, a primary cell refers to the single-use battery that is not rechargeable. A primary cell are ideal for low-moderate power device. A secondary cell refers to the opposite. It's simply a rechargeable battery. Secondary cells are good for higher power electronics. For devices that interchangeable except alkali or lithium, a rechargeable lithium battery is often better choice provided that its voltage is compatible. As you can see, they have the same battery over here, which is a 6 volt for 4.5 ampere hours still lead acid battery and 12 volt 2.9 ampere hour. They are same type but different volt and capacity. Typical oxygen concentrator need 418 running watt. Since the size of battery backup power supply required has to be large in order to run oxygen concentrator, alternative method of getting oxygen will be better options. So far, the best option in this case, oxygen concentrator need to use the double battery of 12 volt 2.9 ampere hour to support the 418 running watt of oxygen concentrator. So this is my conclusion. There are way too many reasons to list of why you are need a battery backup for medical equipment. This is to say that it's definitely worth it if you have a medical equipment and it's critical or not critical to keep it power up. Based on the objective, battery backup to ensure patient safety, a reliable internal backup battery system is needed if a power failure occurs or it depends on suitable battery that used for battery backup system or for oxygen concentrator. So this is my reference.